Overcoming the severe disability that I had was definitely a challenge because it was diagnosed that I would never be able to walk, I would never be able to talk, I would never be able to understand, I would never be able to have a quote unquote normal life because of how severely disabled I was. So it was always that mentality of not allowing my disabilities to define who I am and finding a different way to get things done. The time of my birth, the birth giver was, not taking care of herself and unable to take care of me. And at that point, it had already reached 4 months of me being in the hospital. And it was decided that at that point, I could no longer remain in the hospital. So I had to go into foster care. During the teenager years, it was very difficult for me because that's the time when you typically look to the school environment or an instructor for help. And I wanted to ask my teacher, hey, can I go speak to this individual, kind of learn how to get into computers and technology? And they basically shot me down. They denied me the opportunity to speak to the individual. It's something that stuck with me because I was coming from a place where the environment is supposed to teach you and nurture your ability to gain knowledge, and it didn't. So for me, it inspired me to look for alternative ways to get into the technology field. And as a result, I was able to find the Setting Up Futures Foundation, which gave me the same training, the training that I always wanted. So my current job at EcoATM is as a tech support technician. My role basically is to repair the machine that we have that recycles cell phones for cash, answer any questions customers may have in terms of how to use it, how to operate it. The nonprofit work that I do is mostly around foster care and foster parent training. A lot of it is geared towards giving foster parents an idea in terms of how to build a relationship with the foster youth that will be going into their homes. The most difficult barriers that I had to overcome was just being true to myself and accepting myself. Being from foster care and being disabled is a difficult thing to accept because as you're growing up, you want to be like everyone else. There are resources out there to help you and make your life easier, and that you're not any less of a person for accepting that help or for accepting those resources, because at the end of the day, those resources are going to make you successful. It's your life that you're living, and you should take any resource, any help that you can, because it's going to make your life a lot easier. It's going to lead you to happiness.